Hello everybody! If you want to read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short story 593, The Last Star Map Intermediate. Emma was a star cartographer, a person who made maps of the cosmos. Most of her work was simple, updating shipping lanes or charting new asteroid fields. But deep in the forgotten corner of the Galactic Archives, she found something extraordinary. A single, ancient data chip. On it was a partial map to a place thought to be a myth, the Whispering Nebula. Legend said the nebula held the silent song, a sound that revealed the universe's greatest secrets. Driven by curiosity, Emma loaded the map into her small, dependable ship, the Stardust, and set course. The journey was long and quiet, the only company being the gentle hum of her engines and the endless blackness outside her viewport. After weeks of travel, the ancient map's route led her to a massive, shimmering cloud of cosmic dust. It was beautiful, but also incredibly dangerous. She noticed something strange on the old map, a sequence of 3 stars, marked with an unfamiliar symbol. These stars went on any modern chart. Emma realized this wasn't a destination, it was a key. She navigated her ship towards the first star, then the second, following the sequence precisely. As she approached the third star, the nebula's colors pulsed. She saw a faint, almost invisible channel open up in the dust cloud, a safe path through the dangerous gases. The ancient map had not just shown her the way, but had given her the code to enter. Emma flew the Stardust through the channel. Inside, the nebula was not a cloud, but a vast, silent cathedral of crystalline structures. Strange geometric shapes floated in the low gravity, glowing with a soft internal light. She was completely alone. Then she heard it. It wasn't a song, and it wasn't a whisper. It was a single, pure tone, a vibration that passed through her very bones. It felt like every piece of knowledge, every story, and every star in the cosmos was communicating with her at once. She understood without words. The tone taught her that the universe was not a collection of objects, but a single connected entity. She saw how her small journey was part of a larger story. The tone faded, and the crystals around her began to rearrange themselves. They formed a new, perfect star map, not of the past, but of the future. Emma took this new map and made her way back, her adventure complete. She wasn't just a cartographer anymore, she was a keeper of the cosmos's deepest secrets. Vocabulary notes. Cartographer, noun. Meaning, a person who creates maps. In the story, Emma is a star cartographer, meaning she makes maps of stars and space. Example, Emma was a star cartographer, a person who made maps of the cosmos. Similar words, map maker, atlas maker. Extraordinary, adjective, meaning very unusual or special in an impressive way. It's used to describe something that is beyond the ordinary. Example, she found something extraordinary, a single ancient data chip. Similar words, remarkable, exceptional, astonishing, amazing. Shimmering, adjective, meaning shining with a soft, sparkling or gentle light that seems to change slightly as it moves. It suggests a delicate or beautiful quality. Example, the ancient map's route led her to a massive, shimmering cloud of cosmic dust. Similar words, glistening, gleaming, sparkling, twinkling. Navigate, verb, meaning to plan and direct the course of a ship, aircraft, or vehicle, especially by using maps or instruments. It's about finding your way from one place to another. Example, she navigated her ship towards the first star, then the second, following the sequence precisely. Similar words: steer, pilot, guide, direct. Entity, noun, meaning something that has a distinct and independent existence. It can be a person, a thing, an organization, or an abstract concept. In the story, it refers to the whole universe as a single connected thing. Example, the tone taught her that the universe was not a collection of objects, but a single connected entity. Similar words: being, organism, unit, whole. Story written by Gemini Pro AI. Image created by Imagio AI. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. CC Music, drifting at 432 Hz, Unicorn Heads.
Okay, let's unpack this. What if the universe held its greatest secrets, not out in the open, but like whispered through a hidden song? Today, we're diving into a really fascinating short story. It's about discovery, transformation, and just an incredible journey through the cosmos. In this deep dive, it centers on Emma. She's a star cartographer, maps out stars in space, who finds something pretty remarkable.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here is how, what starts as a routine mapping job, it just morphs into this quest for really profound understanding. We'll explore how Emma navigates not just space, but also these layers of myth, really, to figure out what the silent song actually means, and crucially, what it teaches her about the universe itself.
Okay, so Emma's doing standard work, right? Updating shipping lanes in the Galactic Archives.
Yeah.
Pretty routine stuff. But then she finds this extraordinary ancient data chip.
Uh-huh. And not just any old relic. This chip, it held a partial map, a map to the Whispering Nebula.
The place everyone thought was just like a legend, a myth.
Exactly, but the legends also said this nebula held the silent song,
supposedly capable of revealing the universe's biggest secrets.
So naturally, her curiosity is sparked. Big time.
Right, so she takes her ship, the Stardust, and basically points it towards this myth. She has to see.
And if we think about the bigger picture here, her journey shifts, doesn't it?
Yes.
It's not just finding a place anymore. It becomes about understanding the how of discovery itself.
How so?
Well, as she gets closer to this shimmering cosmic cloud, that old map reveals something vital. It wasn't showing a direct destination. No, it showed a sequence. 3 specific stars marked with this really unfamiliar symbol.
Ah, okay, so not a location marker, but something else.
Precisely. Emma realizes this sequence is the key. She has to navigate her ship through it, following the pattern exactly. Which, raises a question for us too, doesn't it? What if the real path to insight isn't direct? What if it needs a specific sequence, almost like a code?
That idea of a key, that's where it gets really interesting for me. So as she approaches the 3rd star in that sequence, what happens?
The nebula pulses, and this faint channel, almost invisible, opens up.
Like a safe path.
Exactly, guiding her Stardust safely through what were presumably very dangerous gases.
And inside, what did she find?
It wasn't just dust. The story describes it as this vast, silent cathedral made of crystalline structures.
Wow.
Yeah, with these glowing geometric shapes all around, almost like cosmic architecture.
Okay, so she's in the silent cathedral.
Mm-hmm.
Then what? Does she hear the song?
Well, yes and no. She's alone, and then she perceives it. But it's not described as a song or a whisper in the usual sense. It's a single, pure tone, a vibration.
A vibration.
Mm-hmm. It passes right through her, communicating everything, every piece of knowledge, every story, and every star in the cosmos all at once. She just understands. Instantly. No words needed.
That's incredible. Bypassing language entirely.
Right. What's so fascinating about this song is its nature. It's like a direct download of cosmic understanding, non-linear, holistic, almost like grasping reality as a hologram where everything's connected,
So what does this all mean? What's the big takeaway from that vibration?
The core truth she gets is profound. the universe. It isn't just a bunch of separate things. It's a single connected entity, everything interwoven.
And her own small journey was part of that bigger picture.
Exactly. And then as the tone fades, those crystals around her, they rearrange.
Rearrange into what?
They form a new star map. Perfect. But here's the kicker.
Yeah.
It wasn't a map of the past. It was a map of the future.
Wait, hold on. A map of the future? How does this story even explain that? Is it like predicting things? A fixed future?
That's the really mind-bending twist, isn't it? The story suggests it's less about a fixed, predetermined future and more about the universe revealing its inherent pattern, its sort of evolving design or intention, the flow of things. So it's not just data, it's deep understanding. And like you said earlier, Emma returns completely changed. She's not just a map maker anymore. The story calls her a keeper of the cosmos' deepest secrets.
Her whole identity, her purpose redefined by this journey.
Absolutely. It shows how understanding something so abstract, like a cosmic vibration, can fundamentally shift your whole view of everything.
This whole deep dive into Emma's journey, it really makes you think, doesn't it? Sometimes the biggest discoveries aren't about finding new places at all. They're about understanding the places we already know, or maybe ourselves, in a totally new way.
Finding that key.
Exactly. Finding the key to unlock those hidden pathways, whether they're out there in the cosmos or maybe just in our own understanding.
And that really brings up an important question for all of us listening, I think. If the universe is this single connected entity, and maybe knowledge can be accessed through these unconventional keys, these vibrations, how does that change how we look at our own lives, our own small journeys, the maps we make for ourselves? Maybe think about how understanding the code or finding your own key might just transform your path forward, just like it did for Emma.